Hey YouTube, thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Lady Tennille coming at you with another video. Oh my, 2 videos in less than a month. It's getting good here now. So if you have not figured out from the title of this video, I am black again. Now before you go on to another video talking about what is this girl talking about, she's black again, she's been black since the day she was born. And yes, you're right, but I am talking about my hair color. I have not been jet black in a long time. It has been so long since I've been jet black. Whew, I'm not sure how I feel about it just yet. But yeah, we're gonna have to rock this jet black for a little bit because my golden crown is under construction. So unlike most people, I like to refer to my units as crowns. I really don't like the name wig. I don't like that. I prefer to call them crowns because I sit these crowns on my head every day and I wear it all day just like a queen would, just like a queen should. But yeah, so we are wearing the black crown again. So now I did a video a few weeks back, maybe about 2 weeks back, trying to help my sisters who are new to this hair game, get some tips and points to help them make some, smart purchases when it comes to their hair. And kind of went over some do's and don'ts, some shoulds and shouldn'ts, and things like that to help, transition into the process, help the transitioning period, for those who are, like I said, new to the hair game. But one thing I did not mention in that video is that, so yeah, you are bound to take an L every now and again when it comes to this hair game. Whew, this hair game is something else, okay? Yeah, you just want to be, you really want to do your research. But see, the whole purpose of, see, I'm getting sidetracked already. See, I'm known to get sidetracked. But I'm trying to keep it all together here because I don't have my handy dandy notes with me today, or this evening rather. So I'm trying to keep it in perspective. But oh yeah, before I go too far off. So yeah, one thing I didn't cover in that video was that you're gonna have to be ready and able to take an L, okay? Because you definitely gonna get some L's in this game. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be the one to break it right on down to you. If did nobody tell you, you are going to take some L's. So for my ladies who are new to this hair game, or this crown game, crown as I like to call it, yeah, so be ready to take an L. And I don't know why I didn't cover that in the previous video, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it now. Now, if you're wondering, what is she talking about taking L? So this is what I'm talking about. Well, I research a lot before I purchase hair. Now, I do have my solid vendor that I generally go to or generally purchase my hair from, but every now and again I try a new vendor. Well, I had tried this new vendor, and as far as, well, I didn't purchase like hair from the vendor. I purchased a closure. I purchased my 613, my platinum blonde hair from my regular vendor, but at the time they did not have any 613 closures available. So, I really didn't want to shop around and purchase hair from another vendor because, I prefer that the hair that I get comes from my trusty vendor. But, they didn't have what I needed, so I had to go outside the family. I had to go outside the game to get a closure. So, like I said in my video, you definitely want to research anytime you're going to make a hair purchase because, quality hair costs a pretty penny. So you definitely want to do your research so that, you know, you don't waste your money on low quality tresses. So yeah, I went through the motions of finding a 613 closure that was going to be suitable for the unit that I was constructing, my crown that I was constructing. So yeah, I went to this vendor, Bling Hair or something like that, something to that nature, and I purchased this closure. Now, read all of the read the reviews, read the specs. I mean, really did my research, really got into it because like I said, I really want to know what I'm getting, and I just don't have money to blow. I just don't have money to waste. So I read all the little details that I needed, that I generally read before I make a hair purchase. And after researching a few vendors, I finally settled on that vendor. And you know, trust me, honey, I got into it, honey. I was digging, I was looking for a vendor that was going to provide a product that was going to work for me. Now, I found this vendor, and unfortunately, that closure just didn't work out. Okay, so going back to what I said earlier, you have to be ready to take an L if you're going to step up into this game, okay? Because you can do all the research necessary, you can do your due diligence, honey, and that hair still not be what you need it to be. And it happens to all of us. I mean, look at me. I've been doing this for a very, 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 very long time now. And every now and again, you know, I get hit with something that I really didn't want to get hit with. When it comes to this hair, you know, I take that L. You know, I typically don't do videos or upload videos that are, you know, bashing people or bashing companies, or I'm not really one for a product review. My whole purpose is to help people who are new to this hair thing, you know, to help them avoid some of the mistakes that I've made. But with that, you know, I also try to bring the knowledge that you're just going to have to let it be what it is. Okay? Because I can tell you right now, if God didn't give it to you, it ain't going to be good enough. If God didn't give you that hair, baby, trust and believe that you're going to go through some changes when trying to obtain it. Honey, you have to have all, including a good prayer life, to get a good vendor that you can truly count on. But in the meantime, sometimes you have to go outside the camp, and when you do that, you know, it is what it is. You're bound to get something that you really don't like. But yeah, so I purchased that closure and paid a pretty penny for it, actually. And it was fine in the beginning. Initially, it was fine. But hey, as the weeks went on, child, oh, how that closure disappointed me. It really did. It just started acting all kind of crazy. I mean, I was getting like this ridiculous amount of shedding. I mean, it was dry. I mean, it just was a mess. Okay. I tried to work with it. I tried to doctor it up. I did everything that I knew how to do to bring that closure back to life, and it just wasn't working. So needless to say, I ended up having to take the closure off of that unit, and I am not wearing that unit, as you can see, because yeah, this is not a 613, honey. This is like a 1B, but I had to take the closure off so that I could get another closure and include it. Now, the good news is I reached out to my regular vendor and explained to them what I needed, and that I understood that they did not have it available, but would they have it in the near future. And to my surprise, they were able and willing to create one for me, send an invoice so that I could purchase it. And yes, I am currently waiting on that closure to make it on here so that I can put it onto my unit, onto my crown, and get to wearing my light dresses again because, ooh, babies, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this dark hair. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this jet black hair, but you know what? It's gonna work. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, but I'm gonna make it work. But yeah, so the message in this video is be ready to take an L, sweetheart. Just be ready to take the L because it's gonna happen. You can do all of your due diligence and still end up with a product that you are not gonna be happy with. It is what it is. Unfortunately, it happens. But even then, still do the research. The more research on your hair vendors, the better the outcome. Typically, the better the outcome. But there's going to be those times where that's not going to be the case. And hey, it comes with the game, so just be ready for it. So, yeah, hopefully this helps someone. I'm going to go ahead and end this video now because you guys know that I'm not about that edit life. And I'm not going to be editing this video, and I don't want it to be too long. But I don't even know if this video was going to help anyone, but if it does, great. If it don't, I understand. Maybe I just needed to get that off my chest. Either way, but hopefully it does help someone. And until the next time, until the next video, my loves, I'll see you. Bye-bye.